Hello everyone, welcome to Monster Prom, the online competitive dating sim. Yeah, it's the thing. You can also play it single player, of course. Up to 4 players. We're just gonna do single player now to show off the game. Sounds like you have a short game or a full game, around 60 minutes or around 30 minutes. Let's do a full game. Also, crap. I have already played it, so I should probably just delete my save file, but, you know, whatever. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. So you can choose between 4 characters, Slender Man kind of thing, Fire Demon, Zombie, or Frankenstein's monster. Choose your own pronoun, if you so desire. I'm gonna go with yellow here.
All right.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam the Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor said that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose a prom date, and even more daunting, we had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. As I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. It's like Persona. Twatch plays Roberts. Like Twitch plays Pokemon. Okay. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to people exposed to that bullshit. Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the ad by its users. Oh, I see. That's Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, reinstated in our cities, places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Bullshit. So wealthy. You wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies in Silicon Valley. We have kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. The mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as a disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. Well then, I mean... I love fire. So bold. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Infinite confetti. A rainbow that you eat. Aim to not be so cliched. Genie and vicious, so mainstream. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to 3 standard wishes. Don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Yeah? Alright. Okay, so you can choose between the auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, and the bathrooms. And there are different events that goes on. We have smart, boldness, creativity, charm, fun, and money. Let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that go full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Oddly enough, you notice Damien and Vera having some kind of business meeting. At least they're both sitting holding manila folders. You move closer to see what's up.
Hey there.
Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William? Okay. William the Incubus is a piece of sentient garbage who deserves harm. True. I believe that together we could make William very unhappy. I prepared an action plan for the potential merger. Have a look. Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with titles like Division Coefficient and Maximizing Humiliation Defeat. I brought a folder too. Damien opens his folder. There's a piece of paper that says punching on it. I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both restraints. Damien nods and turns over his piece of paper. On the other side it says punching hard. These two are never going to come up with an agreement unless Stephen mediates, so tell them your idea. While he's sleeping, replaces all his organs with live possums? Use this convenient list I bought that shows all the greatest fears in order of severity. Most of these fears are pretty standard. Clowns, bees, entropy. Corn? Interesting, very interesting indeed. I think we'll be able to accomplish some marvelous things with this list. Say punching on there anywhere. Yes, but it's the bottom of the list below libraries and fish. Well, okay, as long as it's on the list. The way Vera's eyes look right now, she's right at the top of the list of your fears. Hot. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. All right. Well, let's take your seat beside arguably the 2 coolest monsters with all spooky eye. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. There are you eating manicore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Did you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose. But it's also always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control and eating is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam. I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there. If I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off it too. Hang on, somehow I ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward? Or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as a byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as side dish. Liam, animals are always suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is to teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics? Perfect. I knew there was a way to monetize, and it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place. What the hell is this with Vera and animals? But now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths. Hell yeah it is. Thank you for getting the ball rolling in this excellent scheme, Liam. And thank you, Yellow, for nailing down the specifics. Neither of you get royalties, though. That being said, I will get you a double scoop of Rocky Road Soul with sprinkles on top. Yum. Maybe? You don't know. You've never eaten soul before. But sure is delicious getting Vera's approval.
All right.
All right. Go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. The performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Later you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says "Nothing to see here," and is screaming. Shut the hell up, adorable fluffy little fluffy. You see, you were spending quality time with a new pet, isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker here, my parents will pay anything. Before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right, adorable, quiet, fluffy. Who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him? You know, I don't really have a great track record for pets. Had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. Sure would be a shame if your new pet died before you receive the true joy of pet ownership? Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account feeling filthy rich from making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have a lot of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal all the time. If you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device. Now there's a scheme I can get behind, in front of and all over. If our beloved pet believes he has his freedom, he'll stop struggling so much. Yeah, all good pet owners microchip them, and we'll keep close tabs and make sure he doesn't get hit by a car or impregnate the neighborhood pets. We can knock him out first so he doesn't even know he's microchipped. He's smooth sailing right up until our pet is housebroken? Or at least some cat broken. I have so much confidence in this plan that I'm going to go ahead and order those blood diamond earrings. The suffering of the laborers make them so much sparklier. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Not a lot of charm.
Alright.
Alright. Let's go to the library. Start kicker. That day you spent some time on your library's PC, managing your start kicker. Back that shit. 420 backers. Super Benito Bros? You decide lots of people with a sensationalist video and possible promises. Nice. You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Later you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. It's practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course. And I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're riches. They should know about blood magic. Not so charming. God damn it. Of course, any of those basic bitches would come in handy one day. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless, but I'm never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me. Using the skills you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven. What is it now? Is there some emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory. I figured victory would be something productive for once. Under no circumstances will we be revealing any magical secrets to the petty little brat from prom queen. I genuinely can't think of a more frivolous use of blood magic than this egotistical little side quest. Every time I think the students of the school could not be any more ludicrous. Yeah, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. You're the one who called us here. Yeah, and a lot of help you've been. Now get out of my sight before I use my sight to turn you to stone. Fair returns to your sorry ass. Hi, that includes you, useless. I'll find ingredients myself, thanks for nothing. Yeah, useless. You use 2 smarts and 1 charm. Damn it.
Alright.
Alright. I don't know who that is. You're about to dig into your delicious bowl of beef jerky when you see a wolf pack across the table panning at you. Yo dog, can we have some of that beefy chain you've got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we're totally trading anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret, or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or... While one of them is talking, the other's just straight up eat beef jerky. You hit their noses with newspaper but simulate. Whoops, guess we gotta trade. Guess we gotta trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog? I love this black plastic bottle labeled "Seriously, don't drink this, it's poison." Oh, is that what it says? We found it in the garbage bin with skull and crossbones on it. Those are contained, so we took it. But if it's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it. You don't give them time to change their minds. You reach across the table, snatch, and chug. On the TV news that night, you learned that after reading the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws of the party forever. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but had been nominated for the Nobel Prize for parking. You gained +4 fun.
All right.
Alright.
Give me your money.
Give me your money. Ah, stranger, it's been a while. I missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. Okay, so the story you have... Yes. You have a motivational poster from Bob Ross. And there's... cocaine regular flavor. Dragon heat. Oh no. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Sure.
Gator, gator.
So yeah, those provide events happening.
All right.
I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess I do know. It shows you, like, what you can gain. I need charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. Clearly a natural born leader, you gain 2 charm. You're wandering down the hallway reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Polly and Vera clock is a meeting. Ugh, you're actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons?
Yes.
Because we love Dragon Heat, all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on a Morgana von Breaststrike? Sure. Cosplay a whole week. Don't worry about buying. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine. Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. You're clearly safe with him. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind? 297 chapters and counting, and still managed to amaze me. With all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right, I fucking love it! Yet I must admit I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to chapters. Minus the one where Harold McDonghard, Horus the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacour had to rest at an inn after the choking pain adventure, only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Yeah, that was good. I personally prefer the one when Assyria unmasks her masked saber after a passionate kiss and discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-zest. Amen. What about you, Yellow? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. Just be feeling your inner Kingstos, no pressure. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? This Excalibur arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Excalibur dildo, and they have a super orgy so anyone can have their turn with the dildo. I am never reading fanfic. Whoa, right? How we forgot about this Excalibur arc. 297 chapters is rather easy to get some arcs. Yeah, but that one was epic. The tension and thrill of wondering who will be the chosen one each time someone used a magical dildo. I must admit, it was very lubricating. Also, I should practice the fact that it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo. What are you doing, game? Who'd have thought? Yellow, here's such a kinky deviant. Maybe you should do our own Excalibur trial one day, huh? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here yet. But I might or might not have an official Excalibur dildo myself. Hard to say no to dragon dildos. Oh boy. Fuck yeah! all those years of insecurity, and it turns out the erotic dragon fanfics are the ultimate icebreaker. Here have 2 smarts and 1 fun to celebrate your unexpected discovery. Okay.
All right.
All right. I don't have money for anything. Find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. Dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. This is what people throw at me to keep me from the kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve my efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your fixes will be even more terrified of being definitely save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know my family. You know how my family feels about priests. Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy? Orgy, huh? Orgy. And film it blackmailing bulk. Sure. Simple, elegant, raunchy. I like your style. But how are you going to trick a whole room full of people into having an orgy? Don't tell me you don't know how to do that. Is this something you do all the time? Is this something you don't do all the time? I thought you were a Prince of Hell. Huh? Yeah, but I'm Prince of the Burny part of Hell, not the sexy part of Hell. That explains it. Well, to answer your question, this is a room full of high schoolers. A slight breeze could instigate an orgy. Although the succubus sauce of Snappy Sloppy Jones Winter. It certainly doesn't. You, Vera, and Damien retreat to a safe distance to film the sexy carnage and avoid the fleas.
All right.
Check out the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits and gain 2 boldness. See Miranda, Polly, Vera, and Damien all crowding around the bathroom mirror. Can a monster take a shit in peace at this school? Your brows are just short of being on fleek. They're 1 millimeter off fleek. Maybe your snakes got in the way.
Pathetic.
This is coming from someone whose face is see-through. How can we tell if that your highlight or the headlights on an oncoming train?
Lame.
Oh, please. You wouldn't know a good contour would punch you in the throat. A really good contour can actually do that. I like to start with a palette of complementary colors for my skin tone. Blood red, baby flesh pink, bloodshot crimson, and then a basic blend with a soft boiled chicken I like. What? It's called technique, fuckers. Doing amazing makeup is like punching someone's face with beauty. I just do not see the use in putting so much time and energy in painting someone's face. Is that all what do we all have makeup slaves for? Miri? No. At least we know both are competent than Miranda. And worse than me. Not that that's saying much of anything. There needs to be a way of settling who's the best at makeup. Both Vera and Polly look expectantly at you. Make up those potatoes to see who can produce the prettiest potato. Visit the dungeon of Calm, Sumerian god of makeup, or lies the legendary orb of Oldcombe, which coincidentally can tell who's the best at makeup. Sure! What? Yeah, what the fuck? When I asked for a way of selling the argument, but for you to say it's obviously Polly is the best, duh. Same here, but, you know, me instead of Polly. But your best idea decided it was better between us to go into a deadly dungeon for a stupid orb to talk shit about us? Yeah, who does this orb think it is? Why would its opinion mean shit? Maybe because it's the voice of El god of makeup, which makes the orb kind of an authority on makeup? I don't need that orb to tell me what. That you're a complete idiot. Compete idiot. Mostly because the orb doesn't do it anyway. Polly, all this stupidity is too much for me. I don't care which one is the best at makeup anymore. It's fine as long as you aren't as idiotic as him. Oh, so you want to make up? Sometimes it's hard to tell if I love you or hate you. A bit of both is enough for me, boo. The two of them. If that wasn't enough, you realize you know your way out of the dungeon, you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Alright. Let's go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monsters nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Later you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Amanda and Damien? Wow, dragon heat, I love it. Also, you may not know this about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Reading the same series, I'm at Dragon Dawn. I'm in it for Dragon Dawn, Mary. Nothing so bad yet as good as a billionaire dinosaur made gay. Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghart and God of the Galentia. Galantina. Deep emotional connection. Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Galantina? And then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger was entirely misleading. People simply don't use each other's love and trust that way. I worry about Miri. I really do. I just desperately want to know what happens next to Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? True art invades life. Let's look at Damien's Cinder messages. See what he's capable of. Aha, that solved everything for real-life logic applied to fictional circumstances. All this clears things up. Ah, no way. Damien suddenly set his phone on fire. Wow. When did those lines protect your privacy? That must mean that my privacy is private? That you must have the secret to what happens next to Dragon Heat and protecting it. How are you in possession of such valuable information? You have to share it with me. I'm not. Fuck. I just don't want you to look at my phone, Amanda. But I want to know what happened in the happened with my dong heart. Ah, awesome. Now everyone's screaming and no one is happy. Great movie, genius. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Alright. I don't know what the hell that is. You're hoping to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach seems to have a different idea. What's this? Eating regular food again? Fruits, vegetable, meats, dairy, blood. These are all parts of a complete lunch, sure. You're forgetting the most important food group of all, dietary supplements. Don't you worry now, old Coach never goes anywhere without some emergency vitamins. Here, take your pick. It would be rude to turn him down, and who knows? Maybe you'll gain some benefits after all. Coach holds up 2 pill bottles. Horse supplements? Palomino Gold 25 horse supplements for a shiny coat and luxurious mane. Completely black bottle. Emblazoned with the Chinese character for party time. Party time! You swallow the entire bottle of mysterious pills before Coach can stop you. Whoa, slow down there, champ. The old woman who sold me those vitamins told me they were basically poison. I bought them anyway because, as we all know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you wake up 36 hours later in the middle of an passionate speech to the student council about dolphin sex. You have no idea what happened during those 36 hours. But you have a new tattoo and everyone keeps calling you Deep 69. You gain plus 45.
All right.
Still need some charm. The day and empty pot. Now, knows Vera standing in the corner, pissed. Looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually two for snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. It's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand where they eat snakes. Decapitate him to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Damn it. No, no, no. You misunderstand entirely. You see, they are working. They're just very, very bad at it. I mean, have you ever tried to teach a snake to orchestrate a coup? It's like herding cats, except instead of cats, they're snakes. Instead of herding them, you're teaching them to undermine a sovereign government. So instead of sowing the seeds of dissent through a calculated disinformation campaign, the stupid things end up arguing about what empire means. I've had it. Vera takes her comb and starts violently beating all the snakes. I'm pretty sure that it's not how combs work, but he decides to split before she tries the same trick on you. You lose 2 charms and 1 boldness.
All right.
Let's go outdoors. The day introduces you to a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he worries people so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone's defined only by his size, magicality, and ethnicity and species. It's more than that. You're correct, Tim. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. Just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. Tell him you'll never forget about him and crazy adventure you both lived together. Monster proms for people. Monster middle school. A great time remembering those crazy stories. You get into fun. You do have a lot of fun. As you walk down the hallway trying to beat the level of bone crushing your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone. Sure, feel free to read over her shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyway. Your hands have been mapping off about being a princess again, and that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shit. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there's so many other factors that determine a person's worth? The beauty, the cruelty, the business sense, and using all these factors that divided the school into cools and uncools. Now we just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. Rod and Squid should be thrown at uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. Uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class in chases. Damn it! I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed up getting from class to class. These cockatoo scale pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do? Walk in them? A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Aberrations 3 to AP Fair monitoring the student carriage. Right before your horrified eyes, your hands fall off, and Frankenstein's monster carrying her, sending Vera toppling to the ground. Ow, damn it! My snakes are all twisted up in one another. It took my reptile dressers hours to get my look right. Whose dumb idea was it to put physical safety in the hands of someone stupid? That would be you. Better flee from the scene before your stupid idea having face. You must damn it!
All right.
Let's try this one. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Ugh.
It also has a skull on it. It smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poisoned apple. You know, the sort that puts princes to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know an apple. Always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else am I supposed to? How well will I find a prince to wake me? The true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me. Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat that apple, princess. Princess should be eating poisoned apples so that you will kiss them. A marvelous idea. Princes are asleep. I shall be able to access them fully before making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princess prefers sleeping damsels to begin with. God, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a fucking meat market. In my kingdom, it's more a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poisoned apples to all my princess. Miranda gets the word poisoning all her suitors, or is really impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison. Right.
All right.
Start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. So amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change your minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. In the middle of everything, your portal opens up and swallows a Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Good lord. Help, I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling so hard.
Yes!
Rolling them so hard. Oh my god, we're on a game show? Yes, indeed. Tonight, you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes mine. I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. Your what? Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you were saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios. Our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you bust in yourself. Now, it's a chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I'd present you with my grandmother's wedding ring still attached to my naked grandmother. You'd give me your own grandmother as an engagement gift? How heartless. Do you really take your family that much for granted? What? You have piles of grandmothers cluttering up your house? And why is she naked? Did she consent to this? Or are you stripping your grandmother naked and then trading her and her jewelry for a sham marriage? I resent the implication that a marriage to me would be a sham, but otherwise I agree. Next contestant, ideal proposal, go. Ooh, suicide pact, suicide pact. I do the thing where I drop the ring in a champagne glass, except instead of a ring, it's poison. That's so romantic. Alright, let's take a commercial break and be back after these messages. The prince apparently not into suicide pacts, kicks you out of his dimension and vanishes. Technically, you accomplished your goal, but now all your friends think you're a grandma abuser, you lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
All right.
Alright. Still have 0 charm, but imagine it's going in a direction of the limits. You're at your peak of when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. Yeah! Later you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around the corner. Hey, psst. You seem to have accidentally turned a bitch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Her nose is obviously fake. Plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this. In principle, Giant Spider said if I did it again, I'd get attention. So now I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kind and clever, you'd be willing to cover up the literal murder I committed. No question asked, right? Easy, we'll just dress her up in some stuff from the theater and set her up like one piece. Damn it! Not so creative. She didn't have the good sense to dress herself up. I'm not about to spend my valuable time looking for her. I will not be wasting my impeccable fashion sense of a stony hoe. And I certainly won't sully the overly name by claiming credit for the aesthetic disaster. I mean, look at her. She's almost ugly enough to turn me to stone.
Mediocre.
Now leave me alone before I make you join her. I am so bad at this video game.
All right.
Approach Liam and Vera at their table. Before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is the cool people table. Where only cool people are allowed. I would agree with that, Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. When you agree, Vera, nice try, Liam. But I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. Well, if he wants to sit with us, he's going to have to prove that he's as cool as we are. But without lie. Trying to prove it, trying is so uncool. So what's it going to be? I don't have 50 monster dollars. Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's just no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Wait, was that sarcasm? No, of course not. Yellow was clearly being totally sincere. There it was again. Are you two doing this on purpose? Now, why on earth would we do that? God, I can't tell whether you're being sincere or ironic. It's so cool. Everyone knows clear and efficient communication is the least cool things of all. They're rude with their open disdain for language. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Exactly. Vera and Lehman invite you to sit with them, chat, by the end of lunch. No. Has any idea what anyone else meant? So cool.
All right.
Hey there, cutie pie. I found a profile. Let's chat. That day you spent some time at the library's PCs sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in the game, so who cares, and you gain +2 money. You're doing the thing that gives you most life, reading dragon meat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Ah, fellow connoisseur of the Dragophilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic, and I expect you to do it. Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We'll discuss the things we love our favorite stuff, so we get us in the forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like the Starko and Mark with the Starko and Mark Poo thing. Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s. So it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. They are wrong it would be for me, my 400s. Date people from this high school if all of you are actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation. Even if our opinions differ, we agree. Our opinions are spared in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Wiki. Yes to that. Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. People on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all these little lesser penises boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. But how? I'm sure he'll give us an absurd yet efficient idea for the solution. As can be expected from good old Yellow. Let's ask them nicely if they can stop behaving like internet trolls and instead start respecting your opinions. Yeah, that's never working ever, so let's write a powerful fanfic set on the Dragon Heat wiki where you're depicted as the coolest users who should be respected. Ah, yes. Let's fight wielding art as a weapon. Yeah, weapons are fun. Liam opens a new document on his laptop, so let's see. We should create a very nuanced piece of fiction. What about if the three of us? 34,927 users of the Dragon Heat wiki community were co-workers at a bookshop. Delightfully disruptive, Scott. Keep going. Okay, so we're all mean to each other, like in real life, except that the town's mayor is visiting the bookshop next month, and it turns out that we're breaking the law because in the universe people can't work in bookshops if they're single. And we're all single, not good. Oh, the weight of the conflict. I can't even feel it in my fingertips. Amazing, don't stop. Then we all fake that we're married together. 34,930 of us. Smartly unexpected and astute facade. Tension is overwhelming. Taking marriage, we all learn more about each other. The mayor comes and he's happy and everyone is happy until a really bad blizzard comes down, trapping everyone in the bookshop. Uh-oh. Monster kind versus nature, the oldest of rivalries. So Liam, who's like super smart, says, I am Liam the vampire. We should all snuggle together to get warm. Desperate situations call for desperate measures. Yes. Then the blizzard goes away and everyone's happy and has learned to respect each other. Thanks to snuggling together, and they all say, we're saved! Hooray for Liam for being smart, hooray for Scott for being such a good boy, and hooray to Yellow for proposing the creation of this nice fanfic. A very meta final touch, Scott. Okay, a masterpiece has been born. Let's post it on the wiki so it is deservedly immortalized. Some hours later, the users of the Dragon Heat wiki start to comment about how moving your fanfic is. Have they met their feelings thanks to it, and how they're now capable of acknowledging your leadership skills. And so they make the three of you moderators. Art truly opens people's minds, Scott. I must admit, we've done true whatever. Hooray! Oh, fanficatron. Ooh la la. I'm truly impressed these two, you sexy creative motherfucker. You gained 2 charm and 1 creativity. The Monster Prom. Just try Vera. I don't think it'll work, but.
All right.
Finally, pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. For asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in a mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity. Not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. Bye, loser.
Prom with you?
Your failure made you so despised by society that you're exiled to the wilds where you join a pack of wolves. Still, you were so bad at social interaction that you also failed at getting a date for Wolf Prom. So yeah, there are plenty of outcomes, plenty of endings, plenty of events, secret endings, and so on. Pretty fun game, for sure. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, failing in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. You know what? As it always does, life happens, and it was wonderful. Very really built the Overland Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy business. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called its products a refined marriage between copper and chic. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there was a lot of battle left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And that's just one playthrough of many possible things. It also has online or offline competitive mode. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Have a good one and take care.